Traveling with a soon-to-be expired passport. A handy guide of whether you can travel when your passport is about to expire. Point of caution and disclaimer. This discussion touches on the validity timelines of passports. It is worth noting that this varies from country to country, and you should be aware of your individual circumstances. For example, in the UK, the validity of passport varies for children and adults, and in some countries, you can choose to renew your passport for X years, so please bear this in mind when reading these tips. So let's continue. Not taking for granted that we are all clued up, I would like to explain the relevance of a passport for travel. A passport is an official government document that serves as identification and holds crucially any authorization for international travel. When a passport is issued, it holds some crucial information such as passport number, issue date, expiry date, etc. One of my first advice would be to always keep a digital copy of your passport biometric pages on your email, phone, or a paper copy in a safe, accessible place, just in case it gets lost. Also, it is worth setting a reminder on your phone noting the expiry date at least 8 months beforehand. Yes, 6 to 8 months, and I'll explain why. Crucially, it is important to note that a lot of countries still need a certain amount of time on a passport before they allow you in, and it is easy to forget to check the expiration date of your passports before traveling. Also, the usual assumption is made that as long as it's within the expiry date, then that's fine. Unfortunately, not so. It is worth noting that passport processing can take a long time in some instances, and you do not want to get caught up in delays. This leads to the question, how long should you have left on your passport? Although some countries only require your passport to be valid for the duration of your trip, others have different regulations. To prevent any complications, it is advisable to renew your passport if it has less than 6 months of validity remaining at any point during your travels. Make sure to check your passport's expiration date to confirm. In general, many countries that require a visa to enter will require at least 6 months validity on your passport when entering the country, so make sure you find out whether your passport has long enough before you travel. Again, the 6-month passport rule is an important regulation to remember when planning international travel. Make sure your passport is valid for at least 6 months beyond the date of your planned departure from the destination country, and there are other things that may be worth noting. A key one where UK travelers have been caught up is, until 2018, UK travelers could transfer up to 9 months from an old passport onto a new one. But post-Brexit, EU countries will not accept passports issued more than 10 years ago, with those who were unaware of the change turned away by passport control. So as a general rule, to check your passport would be 10 years old or more on the day you enter the EU country. Use the date your passport was issued to do the count check, not the expiry date. The best way to find out all the necessary rules if your passport is valid for travel to certain countries is to check the travel advice section of the Foreign and Commonwealth Office (FCO) website. Choose the country you're visiting before clicking on entry requirements and scrolling down to passport validity. This will provide you with all the necessary information and rules for the specific countries you are visiting. Make sure you cross-check every country in your itinerary and plan accordingly or take the necessary actions. Sometimes you find the airlines are not always clued up. If there is any concern, call the airlines in advance to ensure their understanding is similar, and where possible, get it noted on your booking if there is a bit of uncertainty on their path as to the advice given. For more tips and advice, do like, share, and subscribe. Also, please visit our YouTube channel and Instagram page at TravelTripHack for more videos and reels. Thanks for watching.